Howdy, folks. Make sure this mounts good. See, we have a fellow kayaker out on the water today. Don't look at the bottom of the bridge. It's very scary. You're not supposed to be able to see rebar. You're fucking funny. I swear to God. For those that know, that's the new fishing pier over there. And for those that don't know, that fishing pier actually used to be the original James River Bridge before they built this monstrosity. On we go. What are you doing, Lot Gull? Here be the marina. Lots of money there. Actually, not so much anymore. I don't really see that many boats. Wow. We're not going to go in there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to go in there, but it's all right. Hey, Bills. Yeah, I'll still be live until like I guess like what 8:30, somewhere around there. Whenever the sun goes down. I ain't got lights on my boat. Caw-caw! Look at my wing. Stupid birds. All right, now that we're out of the public eye, we gotta crack open a navigational beer, of course. Seagulls are all laughing at me. Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing? It is a beautiful day on the river. Had to wait a little bit longer than I wanted to, but you know, it was raining, and I can't really stream in the rain. I guess I could, but do I want to? A chipmunk, your husband's grill, and your head and knee. Please, Bells, please explain it to me somehow in some way, because I need to know the answers to this one. You can't just drop that on me and then not explain it. HS, what's going on? Here, let me fix this a little bit. We're a little out of level. There we go. That's better. We are going to... It's not really called Devil's Backbone, but it's been called Devil's Backbone, or named Devil's Backbone, by all of us neighborhood kids over the years. It's where we used to go and drink and smoke weed and just do dumb shit in the middle of the night. In a broken flip flop? Yes, please explain it. I need to hear this. I need to know. And are you okay? I should have asked that first. First off, are you okay? Is that a fucking light bulb? That is a goddamn light bulb. Oh no, it's a watermelon. I got light bulbs on the brain. See if there's any oysters around here that we can maybe take home and have for dinner. Ooh, those rocks are really, really close. I do not see any oysters. Some bitch. Somebody came and got them. No, I don't have my fishing stuff with me, but I was hoping to get some oysters. But there is nary a one. That's a shame. You know, if you can help it, you should never go under a tree that's hanging out over the river like this, or a canal or anything, because you never know if it could give way, and you don't want to be under all that tree. But we're living dangerously. Oh, we got some. Okay, no, I thought it was bay sharks, but it's a stupid seagull. I was out here fishing one day. Quasimodo. Quasimodo looking for it. What the? No, I mean that's no. It's comical, but I hope you're okay. Go all the way up to this little private beach. Anyway, I was out here one day and I was fishing. I caught a little croaker and I was going to use it for cut bait. So I cut its head off and I went to go put it back in the water and try and get some of the slime off of it. Well, it slipped out of my hand. And by the time I got turned back around and almost to it, a seagull had already spotted it, came down and got it and took it away. That's a big, what the hell is that? That is a big wasp. Oh no, it's a June bug. Come here, buddy. Nah, come here. I'm not going to let you die. Let me get a hold of you. Where'd you go? There you go, buddy. Get up on the side of the boat. You're good. Come on, pal. Here, you get up in here. There you go. poor little beetle was just flailing around upside down on the water. I'm not going to let him die. There's rocks everywhere, Brooks. Oh, yeah, navigational beer. You need that. Bells, I hope everything's all right with you. I'm sorry to laugh at the Quasimodo thing, but it was really funny. Oh, here he comes. Bro, I swear to God, if you fly off and land in the water, I'm not coming to get you again. You better just stay there and enjoy the ride. Yeah, it's a pretty good row. I'm almost over to Devil's Backbone. I gotta kind of cut it short today because it's late. Let's go under this tree. Everybody likes going under trees. Where are my smoky treats? We'll have a smoky treat as well. Now, did I bring my lighter? You know what, Brooks? I was actually thinking about going to pick it up and just to like seeing what I can get off of it. Okay, well, that's not safe. I don't know if I want to put that lighter back in my pocket. It wouldn't turn off. See if we can get a snake falling in the boat. That'll be some content. Scary ass content. I remember when I was in the Hampton River, I had a water moccasin chasing my boat. It was all I could do to get away from him. He was fast. Probably copperhead, but whatever. Wait, isn't that the same? I think that's the same. I'm not sure. Oh, gosh. Spent their fucking spider web. Nothing will turn you into a trained ninja faster than walking into a spider web. Yeah, I gotta say, I was pretty concerned that day because I was by myself, way out in the Hampton River, and help could not get to me fast enough if something were to happen. All right, let's go over here. This is the apartments that I would love to live in, but they're probably very expensive. And the beach is kind of so overgrown now that you can't really get to it because there's not a lot of beach. We got some cacti up here. I got them. I don't like these though. I like the original ones that came with this boat, but I'm using the ones for my dad's boat because they're a little bigger, a little bit more work. Look at the cacti. Oh, those are prickly pears. I do believe. It's a random glove floating in the water. Kind of creepy. Yeah, that's definitely a prickly pear. Those are actually pretty good. I don't know if you ever had them. We were down at a station in, what is it? Sandbridge. And there was cactus all over the outside of the station. And the prickly pears were just right for picking. And they're pretty good. Me and my helper were up on, okay, so the way that the station worked is it was a suction station. So you had a bunch of big suction pumps and a big pot down below that would suck the sewage from certain points into the pot, and then that would be sucked into regular pumps that would pump it back to the next station. But also, they had a very big generator, and I'm talking like this thing was like 13 feet long or some shit. It was a big generator. And we were there to replace the exhaust that goes outside and make it, instead of going straight out, it had a big 90 on it that went straight up, so it was less loud for the residents. Well, me and my helper were up on ladders. I'm up on one side, he's up on the other, and it was a Wednesday morning, and nobody thought to plan ahead, because in Virginia Beach, Wednesday mornings is when all the generators start up and do, like, exercise, so they can run for like an hour and power everything, and just to make sure they run. So we're up there loosening bolts on the exhaust. It's a big, like, 6-inch exhaust, and all of a sudden it starts up. I looked over to Matt to like tell him to like get down, and he was gone. He had jumped down and ran out of the room because they're loud. They're really loud. So we had to sit there and wait for an hour for it to do its thing and turn back off so we could go back up there and work. But yeah, I ate some prickly pears. I hear you, bud. Hey, Charlene, how you doing? You say you ended up at the alcohol store. Oh, look, we can actually kind of get up into the little canal. I love coming out here. It's so peaceful. It's not going to be here in a minute because I really got to go pee. Can't really go far. I used to be able to go all the way to the drainage tunnel, or whatever you want to call it, drainage pipe. It's a little overgrown. Some nasty water. It's all oily. This over here is lovingly known as Little Cambodia. Oh, God, stinky. Yeah, we're not going to go any further. We can't really go that much further. I'm right. Well, you know where Huntington Heights is, the apartments. This is like the very last, near the very last entrance to the shipyard. Or the first, whichever you want to call it. I gotta find somewhere to get up here. Hey Jody, how you doing? It's a Wiley Bush Light can, just chilling in its natural environment. You're all right, mate. You're all right. Where is that PS5 at? Do I really want to mess with it? I see it sitting there. Nah. I don't want 40 extra pounds in the boat. Welcome, welcome, Jody. Yeah, I don't think if I had my gold pan with me, I don't think I'd be able to do anything because I want to get down on the beach part to dig, and not up in the trees. Oh, seaweed, little sandpipers. I'm gonna have to come out here one day with trash bags and just clean all this shit up. It's really it kind of pisses me off to see it. That's a rock. All right, we're gonna back up to the beach, and I'm gonna go and pee, and I'll be right back. Oh, I don't want to knock my phone off. Yeah, they pump it in our river too. Actually, for the past couple of weeks, the beaches have been closed because there's high bacteria levels. Let's grab onto this limb and not knock my phone into the water. Okay. Yeah, it's an El Cheapo phone, but as I was telling Carrie earlier, it's the only one that I can use when I stream because I don't have a mount for my big phone. tree spider. How do you do? All right, break these paddles loose so I can get up on the beach. Can't really get up there because there's so much crap just piled up. Come on. All right. I've already got wet feet. Might as well just make them a little wetter. How about it? Oh, thank you, Brooks. Brooks, I'm off on Monday and Wednesday if you want to go. I was trying to get some more hours, but the chef really didn't need me. So that may be a sign I need to make a change. Oh, so I got to pay my dad $400 a check. All right. It's kind of weird. There's a couple of chairs up there. All right, folks, I'll be right back. I gotta go. And we'll pull the boat up so it doesn't float away on me. That'd be a hell of a stream, huh? All right, I'll be right back. Being in the sand. Just I'm gonna trip. I'm gonna trip and fall. I just know it. Oh shit. All right. Let's get back on the water. 'Cause, I don't know. We got a little bit of time. We can hang out here for a bit. Oi. That would suck. I'd be really upset. Oh no, my paddles are way over there and I'm in the boat. There's fucking carpenter ants all over this beach. They're like, hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Get off my beach, buddy. Is that a used condom? God damn it. Well, I guess at least they're being safe. Throw it away, though. Don't leave it on the beach. Fucking animals. I have a very strong hatred towards litter. Especially working the job that I did for so long. Oh. Neo, how you doing, bro? I guess this is as good a place as any to have a navigational beer before we get back out on the water. The pretty water. I don't know where that big piece of wood came from, but I'd love to take it home. It's part of a bulkhead, though. It's probably good 2,000 pounds. I'm not going to throw that on my shoulder. I wonder if I can get in trouble for having the shipyard in my shot. It's kind of a high security area. I mean, I'm just a little channel. I don't do anything nefarious. There are little sand fleas all over this boat now. All right, we got to get back out into the water. You're like, yay, fresh meat, fresh meat, fresh meat, get off of me. Well, there's a tree that's kind of like hanging in the water, and then beyond that is the shipyard. All right, sand fleas. I know I'm very welcome here, but I really don't want your company. Gotta get around the rock, get around this limb. There we go. Okay, well, unfortunately, I have some stowaways. Get. There's a bunch of mosquitoes. I should have brought some coffee to burn. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a bunch of dead stowaways in my boat. Kind of creepy. Really wanted to go swim, but over here it's not very. The terrain is not very conducive for swimming, as you can see. It's mostly just rocks. Although if you get out in the water a little ways, it is a little better. Put these back together. Sure they're the right way. Okay. All right. Well, they don't want to click. That's all right. Yes, Jody, it definitely does. Just take some coffee grounds and put it in like a tin or whatever, and kind of make a little mound and light it. And once it starts smoldering, it'll smolder for hours and hours, and it keeps pretty much everything away. This is the mighty James River Bridge. Now, on low tide, you can literally walk from the beach all the way to the drawbridge because it's like 4 feet deep. But when you get to the edge of the drawbridge, it drops off to like 70 ish, somewhere around there. But this river is not very deep. Me and my sister, we used to go from the beach when we were kids, and we'd walk all the way out to the edge of the drawbridge and come back. Then the lifeguards started yelling at us and making us like stop doing that, so we stopped doing that. It's a way different time then. As I was saying about the shipyard, I don't dare go any further to my left because I'll have a police boat on my ass in a heartbeat. But we're okay over here. I think we're going to go over to the spillway before it gets dark. I did a lot of crazy shit when I was a kid. Like, I mean, shit that, like, even now when thinking back on it, like, yeah, it was pretty dumb. Wait here, folks. Okay, it's just machine noise. It sounded like a boat was coming up on me. I cannot see y'all at all. Yeah, you're welcome, Jody. It's good to learn. I love learning. Get new wrinkles in my brain. Makes my head feel better. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but the rocks just beyond the pier here. I was out here with a girl one day, and all of a sudden, or no, was it over here? No, I think it was. Yeah, it was over here. A fucking arrow just landed in the water, and it was a couple on the other side. They were shooting at an archery target, and he was teaching her how to shoot, and she went way high. So I grabbed it and took it back to him. I was like, "Damn, man, you almost hit us." I'm so sorry. I'm teaching her how to shoot an arrow. Nice guy. Nice couple. I know. Was it over there? I can't remember. I think it was on the other side. Either way, it was on one of these sides. But they lived on a little in a little camper on this little spit of land. And no harm, no foul. It's so beautiful today. And if you're watching, man, I wish you were here. I miss you, bro. We came out here. It was me and Anthony and his brother Clint, and of course, we had river beers. You got to have a river beer. Navigational beers, you got to have them. It's a requirement out here. Um, and we were just on this side of the bridge, and Clint flipped his boat over, as one does. And so me and Anthony were trying to like get his boat flipped back over and get it, like bailed out so he could get back in it. And he's just floating around, swimming around. But the funniest thing was when he flipped over, all his beers went everywhere. He's like, "Save the beer!" So we're trying. Me and Ant are struggling trying to get his boat flipped over. We finally get it flipped back over, and he's like, "Man, fuck this! I'm gonna swim back to shore." So Anthony told me, "Go get him. You go stay with him." I'm like, "All right." So I go and meet up with him. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Go back over there and help Anthony." I'm like, "What the fuck do you want me to do?" And then my boat almost sank because I was like, it was rough water and I was getting water in my boat. It was a funny situation. And after that, or no, that was the second time we went out. So the first time we went out, we went over to the spillway where I went last time, and we got up in the canal. And I lost my phone. Anthony lost his phone, his wallet, and his lucky rock. So we left from there. We went to my phone company, store or whatever, and I got a new phone. And on the way there, some lady pulled out and sideswiped me. And so like we pulled over, and she sees three half drunk fucking rednecks in a big truck, and was like, "Hey, there's no damage. We don't need to call the cops. You guys have a blessed day." I was like, "All right, fuck it. I don't care. It's an old truck. I don't give a shit about a little dent." Hey, Moondog, how you doing? Good to see you, sir. So then we went home after I got my phone, and Anthony lived like two houses down from me. So him and his brother were hanging out, doing their thing. And then he called me like an hour later. He's like, "Hey, I want to make sure your phone works so I can call you in the morning." I was like, "Yeah, it works." He's like, "Hey, you want to go out again?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's go." And then all that happened with Clint flipping over, and it was a good day. It was a really good day. That was like one of the best days I've had on the river. Can I do yoga poses? Yeah, I mean, it would be a great spot for it, but I'm not sure if I'm that flexible. And this boat is not very wide. I can stand up in it, but I'm not going to stand up in it with the phone exposed to the elements. Hey, Moon, I'm glad you're here, man. I would turn the camera to me, but I really don't feel like putting my teeth back in because they hurt and they're annoying. And tonight we're going. Well, actually, no shit. I can't do it tonight because I have to work in the morning. I don't know. Depending on what time we get back, we'll try it. I'm just tired of wearing these fucking veneers. I might just say fuck it, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with the hole in my front of my head. Say what you want. I don't care anymore. Oh yeah, to unsubscribe and resubscribe. Oh, Moon and Jody actually. Jody, you've been here for a while. And Moon. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that, HS. I'm really really self conscious about it because I was on here one night and had somebody call me a meth head. Now I'm like the furthest person that like from somebody that would do meth. Uh, I've seen what it can do. I've seen what it did to my brother. I worked with a guy that was on meth real hard, and I just don't understand. I don't understand why you would ever even do that. Like I don't even really smoke weed anymore. I may hit my vape every now and again, but I just have no desire to even smoke weed. Have a great night, Moondog. And you are welcome, Jody. Those are some nice boulders. I love that. I definitely get the reference. So maybe you like a parfait. You ever hear anybody say they don't like parfait? Like, hey man, you like parfait? Oh no, I don't like no parfait. Ogres are not like parfaits. Yeah, people are cruel. So I have a very small circle, which is mainly you guys. Hello, Mr. Spider. How are you? I think I freaked out some people. I came out one night and I did a live. Oh, I'm not helping you, Mr. Wasp. Where is the? Oh, the beetle's still on my boat. He's actually right there on the line. You can see him in the camera. Yeah, I know, Charlene, and I don't think there's octopus here. There might be squid though. Yeah, I think there's definitely squid here. And I'm not about that life. Like, I've seen so many people like crashing out on their fucking videos and screaming at people and hating on everybody, and it's just not me. Like, why? Well, why would you even have a channel if all you're gonna do is yell at people and be hateful all the time, and like not trust them? Whoever you have on your channel, like not trust them to the point where you're automatically pissed off when they come in. What kind of channel is that? I think he did. He definitely lifted an arm to me, or leg, or whatever. There's this one guy that I was watching, and like he was so pissed off all the time. And like even if you said something nice to him, he was like, "Who are you? I don't know if I trust you." Like, bro, I'm saying something nice to you because that's just who I am. Like, I don't have any ulterior motive. I don't know you. I don't know you from Adam. Oh no, Carrie, it's only like 70 feet. Just enough for the subs. Now, aircraft carriers can definitely get through it, yes. But they, surprisingly, they don't have that big of a draft. Or that deep of a draft, rather. I mean, yeah, they're big, but they can float in some pretty shallow water. My dad used to build aircraft carriers. Well, not directly, but he was in planning in the shipyard. Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get another sunset on camera. Did you get your subs? No, I don't. I don't even acknowledge people that are hateful, except for that one guy yesterday. It's like I don't even. I remember kind of half what he said. It was like, oh, the I don't give a shit stream or whatever. It's like, then why are you here? You obviously give a shit, bud. Water's so beautiful. Glad I got my sunshades on because I can't really see. I keep on staring at the sun like a fucking idiot. Mama told me never to stare at the fun, but that's where the fun is. By the way, I love that song. So beautiful and calm out here. Carrie. Nice to meet you. Curious, how are you? Oh, you're getting a wrench. So mad that YouTube took away the blue for the names for the mods. Why'd you do that? You didn't have to do that. Freaking back hurts. Oh, I hate this seat. I've been in this boat so much. Golly. When I first bought this boat, I went out every single day for an entire year. It didn't matter if it was raining, storming, snowing, sleeting, nothing. I was out on the river. I don't like it either, Jody. Alright, I think we'll have enough time if I hustle. I'll go over to the spillway. Make some waves. A little tired. Thank you, HS. I really appreciate that. Really? Wow. And I miss my overnight streams. I'm kind of like I sent Fu a message and was trying to like get back there, but he hadn't hit me back up. I know I messed up when I quit, but you know, people get fed up. You just, you know, you get to your limit. But I realized that yeah, that was a really good job. I do love the restaurant. If anybody's watching from the restaurant, don't get me wrong, I do love working there. But I need more money. Funky! What's going on? I'm just not making what I need to make. Like I'm having to give my dad $800 a month. Just to, you know, to, oh my God, that is broken rebar. Oh. Just kayaking. Just out for a float. My kayak is so small that my reel has to go into the water. we're gonna make it over there. It's getting late. It's I'd say about 68, 70. Still a little chilly, but it's not impossible to swim. I don't see anybody in the water today, though. Maybe a couple of people. Yeah, there's a couple of people in the water. Yeah, I love it out here. You know what? We'll go over here to the Hawa Tawa. Hopefully, I don't piss that guy in the kayak off. Just got to stay away from the fishing pier because I don't want to piss anybody off. Or get hooked with a fucking hook. I came out here one day and I had a guy was like, "Hey man, do you mind running my hook out for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it. How far you want to go?" Hooked it on the side of my boat and paddled out. Hey Carl. Oh, that was you. Oh, well, hello. Spin around. Now, did you know that if you had a fluorescent light bulb, you could come and stand under one of these lines and it would light up? Jody, right now I am in Newport News, Virginia. On the mighty James River. Oh, nice, Carl. You go and enjoy your chefing. Heard, sir. I think we're just gonna hang out and watch the sun go down, and then we'll get back to the beach. Oh, who is that? Glenn. Good evening. One of these days, Neo. Keep the sun in the shot. Yeah, I don't think we have enough time to go over there and back before it gets dark. But it's been a really good day. It's been a good outing. It's been nice and peaceful. Holland's Mass. And we're gonna have a wake here in a little bit. It's been a good day, Tater. Finally, I can take my shades off so I can see the chat. And you know what? I think we are going to do the tooth project. Um, I might as well try. Oh, thank you, Jody. Thank you, Gary. You know what? I really do have some really cool people, and you're definitely one of them. I can't wait until you can come and be out on the water with me so we can hang out and watch the sunset together. Wow, the sun went down really fast. Those clouds must be moving this way. Nice, Neo. You know, and the reason that I make y'all mods, and you know, I don't want to scare any of the new people, but you know, like my mods are not mean people. They're not they're not gonna block you for what you say. Um, and if you come and stay and you hang out enough, you'll be one too. Because that's what I do for my friends, and I consider all of you my friends, whether I've met you in real life or not. You're my friends. And Carrie, you're one of my good friends because I used to hang out with you all the time. I mean, you're all my good friends. You know, I don't play favorites. You know what I mean. You're one of my longtime friends. There we go. That's a better description. As you know, just the same as Brooks. I mean, I've known Brooks ever since since I was like 18, I think, 18 or 19. I used to buy pot from him. But I mean, you know, there was way more than that. We were definitely friends. I remember one night I was living in my RV over across the river, and he came over with a pack of chicken and some tortillas and some cheese. I was like, "Can you make quesadillas?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you, bro." My quesadillas are fire. Papa, what is going on? How are you? What's up, Fisher? How are you? We're gonna watch the sun go down, and then we're gonna book it back to the beach because we can't be out here after dark. See if we can zoom in a little bit on it. Oh no, I'm not really fishing. I'm just out here for a paddle. There we go. It's out hanging with my peoples. Carrie, how are you? You want some quesadillas? Well, come on over. I'll make you some. Oh, it's Carrie. It's the James River in Virginia. Thank you, Fisher. You have a wonderful night too. Where'd the sun go? There it is. Kind of fighting the current and the wind. It's a little bit of a breeze. It's a beautiful night. Gary, you are always welcome. And everybody here. Y'all want to come and chill with the chef and have some quesadillas? Come on and hang out. What a great day. I love it when I don't have to be in a hot kitchen and deal with all that prep and all that work. It's a lot of work. It's satisfying, but it's a lot of work. Well, thank you, Jody. I really appreciate that. There's no need to be an asshole and, and just not a nice person. Why would you go through your life and not be a nice person? It's easy, it's free. It may take a couple of more muscles to smile. I smile at everybody. Don't care who you are. Oh yes, it's definitely definitely not easy, but it's definitely delicious. And if I had more money, I would probably do a little cooking stream tonight. But I got like $300 to keep me through until next paycheck. I gave Dad his 400, and hopefully we can get the gas bill paid off pretty soon, so I can start saving again. What happened is the when I got the heat running in the winter after like 2 years of it not working, that definitely upped the gas bill. And then I put in the new stove, which is a gas stove, and the gas company knew about it because they had to come out and reset my meter, because when I turned the meter off, like, I didn't have any cutoff valves downstream of that except for the one right in front of the furnace. So I had to open that line and put a T in so I could pipe in the stove. So I had to go turn the meter off. And when I went to go turn the meter back on, I accidentally turned it on too fast, and that triggered a shutoff valve in the meter because it was a surge of gas pressure. And whenever you turn a gas meter back on, you have to do it very slowly, apparently. And so, yeah, the gas company came out. They knew that I had fixed the heater and put a new stove in, but they did not read the meter for like 4 months. They just kept charging us what they were charging us before we had heat and a gas stove. So now we owe like $1,600. So the bill went up to like 439 or something. And then my dad got a letter and said, "Hey, we're going to charge you $737 from now on." And he was like, "Well, that's it. We're selling the house. I can't deal with that." I was like, "No, you're not selling your house, Dad. I'm not going to let you sell your house. This is your house. You have it paid off. You have toiled most of your life to get this house paid off and deal with all the bullshit. You're going to keep your house and you're going to stay here. It's your house. Why would you cut and run?" So I'm going to give him $400 a paycheck until we get it paid off. And we're staying. Thank you, Carrie. And this is what I told my dad. I don't care about money. Like, I've got what I need. Yeah, I like to have my beer. Yeah, I smoke. But I get food from the restaurant. Every day I work, I eat. And he even eats because I'm allowed to bring food home for him. I brought him some cut brisket last night. Or was it last night? Yeah, I think it was last night. And, so we don't have to worry about food. Just get the bills paid. Worry about the bills. Don't worry about anything else. We got this. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you and to take care of you. So if I have to give you $400 to check, I don't care. No, but Jody, like, that's the thing. Like, I was actually like really proud of myself when they came out, because the first thing they did was a pressure test on the line going from the meter to the house, and there was nary a leak. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I did it right. But then they told me when they went down to go inspect the heater, they were like, yeah, you can't have a flex line going from your hard line to the furnace anymore. And that's the way it's been like forever. But apparently the code's changed. And they were like, yeah, we gotta shut this off and you can't turn it back on. But we're not gonna come back out and inspect and make sure that it's off. So it's like, okay, yeah, we'll keep it off. Right. When they left, I turned it back on. But I will eventually get a hard line made up, to go to it. I've done mechanical piping for almost 8 years. I've done gas lines. I've done HVAC for a number of years. I can't really remember how many, but I know what I'm doing. I'm not just some like Johnny homeowner that's like, oh, well, I hope this works. No, I know how to do it. But it's keeping up with the codes is the problem because the codes change all the time. Yeah, they're working out. He's happy. He's content. He's not worried about too much anymore, and that's all I care about. As long as my dad's happy, I'm happy. I don't. I would like to go buy stupid things, but I don't because I can't. But when I was working my sweeping job before that lady moved in and ruined my life, um, I was buying stupid shit. Like okay, I need that. I need these $129 mics for my channel, which I do need to buy again, but I just can't afford them this week. But I mean, do I really need them in the end? Probably not. I just got to pick my battles. It really is, Carrie. And I was saying that on I think Matt Noah's channel. Like I just think it's amazing that like we all know each other now, and like we all just hang out on different channels because like it's good people. Like we're all good people just hanging out, and I love that. I really do. Yeah, they're expensive, but they're really good. Back when I was doing my sweeping job, I could like leave my phone in the car and walk like 450 feet away, and you could still hear me. Because I'd have to go and like do leaf blowing or changing bags or whatever. And some of those shopping centers were pretty long. Well, I could probably help you with that. Oh, hold on, I gotta read the chat. Thank you, Jody. I really appreciate that. And like I'm not trying to gloat or anything or whatever, but I told my parents when I was a kid that I would always take care of them. And here I am taking care of my dad. I'm sure my mom at the time was like, yeah, whatever. But I meant what I said. And I abandoned my RV that I lived in for almost 8 years to come and take care of my dad. I don't give a shit about material things. I care about my dad. No, Jody, there's a lot of people that don't take care of their own, and it's sad. And like, my sister, she moved away, and I get it. I'm not mad at my sister at all. She had to get out of here because it's not a very good area. And she wanted better for her kids. But she still talks to Dad all the time. She cares about us both. but she's got her own stuff going on, and that I'm proud of her. Actually, like she's doing really good. She's doing way better than I ever could. She's a midwife. She makes a fuck ton of money, and she bought a really nice house. And she told me, she's like, if you and Dad ever want to move, you're welcome to come here. You can put a little tiny house on my land, and Dad can stay in the house. But ultimately I'm here, and I want to keep Dad here because this is where he wants to be. He spent so many years working on that house and paying for that house. Why would you give it up? Don't give it up. It's your house, bro. No, material doesn't mean nothing. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie, that's right. That's all you need. Yeah, it's kind of crazy for me to differentiate between the two of you because there's two Carries in here now. But I think you guys understand what I mean. I think when I'm talking to you. All right, we got to get back to the beach. I don't want to go back. I want to stay on the water. We got some geese over here. Is that geese or is that pigeons? Can't really tell. Okay, well, somebody's being an asshole and chasing a goose. Really? It's not very nice. We got another hot pocket. Sweet. Really? Y'all are gonna chase the geese? Like, what the fuck? That's not cool. I'm gonna impress my boyfriend and run after this goose. So he'll get my goose later. Fucking idiots. Sorry. I don't like stuff like that. Like, leave them alone. If you're gonna go near them, fucking feed them. I come out here and eat my lunch sometimes. Well, whenever I have a day off, and I feed the geese. I give them what's left. Sriracha Doritos. All right. Have you ever had tactical Doritos? They kept on doing it. I would. Like, leave them the fuck alone. Oh, it's ducks. It's ducks over here. You got the geeses, and now you got the ducks over here. Ducks are so sweet. I came over here one day and I had, I think I had like Wendy's. No, I had Hardee's. I had a mushroom burger. And I opened my door and I was like, all right, whoever's going to be brave, come over here and take it out of my fingers. And they did. There's a mean one over there. Excuse me. There's one over here that doesn't like one. He's like, now you get away. That one shaking his head. I talk to him too. I talk to all animals, Jody. Well, Carrie, I got my other phone. I don't think they can hear you though because they're kind of far away. Hi, duckies. Like, bro, leave us alone. We're going to sleep. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Alrighty, folks. I hate to do it, but we're gonna have to call it quits. Oh, I thank everybody for hanging out with me, and I really enjoy your company. And as always, if you like the vibe, please subscribe. We'll get one more shot of the river. And I will try and see you guys later. It's going to take a lot to pull this boat back up to the car because I had to park so far away. Everybody and their mama was here today. So Carrie and Jody and Neo and everybody here that I missed, I hope y'all have a great night. I wish you much, much, much love. And for God's sakes, be good to each other. Jeff is out.